With us now is Dr. Elisabeth Kendall to speak about this. Thank you very much for joining us. This thing was kept quiet, let's say. What do we know about what has been happening there?
Yes, we have heard reports trickling out about this terrible alleged atrocity of Saudi forces at the border with Yemen firing live rounds on migrants trying to get into Saudi Arabia. Since October last year, several United Nations raconteurs had published, for example, that in the first 4 months of last year, about 1,000 migrants were either killed or injured by Saudi border forces. And it turns out that further reports seem to confirm this and to say that even more have been killed. So the key issue really here is that it seems to be systematic and not an isolated incident. And if these allegations are proven true, then systematic killings of this kind would amount to a crime against humanity.
Any word from any country, international community, anything?
Well, people are being very careful what they're saying, of course, and we should also note that Saudi Arabia has denied all of these allegations. It is also worth pointing out right here that other actors in the current Yemen war, and in particular the Houthis, and the rebels in the north of Yemen, backed by Iran, have also been accused of crimes against migrants from Ethiopia mainly, but the migrants who cross the Gulf of Aden from Djibouti into Yemen, hoping to seek a better life in the Gulf to the north. And the Houthis have been herding them into detention centres and also been accused of perhaps even facilitating trafficking and being involved in extortion rackets. And if I may add, I think one thing that we must bear in mind here is that 2 years ago, the United Nations Human Rights Council voted to end the mandate of the special panel of experts on Yemen to investigate human rights abuses in Yemen. And although Saudi Arabia did not have voting rights at the time, it lobbied hard. And there were those like Russia, China, Venezuela, Cuba, 21 countries in total who voted to end that mandate. And subsequently, human rights abuses have been swept under the carpet in Yemen.
Yeah, surely looks that way. Dr. Elisabeth Kendall, I thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.